Pocket English Podcast
from your pocket.
Welcome back to Pocket English, where we practice real-life English for your everyday moments. Today, we are going to fix the most common awkward mistake English learners make the moment they meet someone new. Picture this. You are at a Friday night gathering, standing near the snack table, feeling completely relaxed. Then, a stranger walks over, smiles, and asks, "So, what do you do?" Suddenly, you freeze, and your heart beats faster as you panic, trying to translate your highly complicated job title into simple English.
I used to do this all the time. I would stand there with my drink and say, I am a senior implementation specialist for B2B synergies, and I would just watch the other person's eyes completely glaze over in boredom.
Stop reciting your resume. By the end of this short episode, you will have a simple 3-part formula to explain your job naturally to anyone, plus a chance to practice it out loud with us.
That is exactly what we need, because introducing yourself at a party is very different from introducing yourself at a job interview. In an interview, the hiring manager wants to know your exact title and all your daily tasks.
Exactly. But at a casual get-together or a networking event, people are just trying to be friendly. They want to connect with you. If you use your formal job title, people usually stop listening because they do not understand what it means. But if you use this formula, they will actually want to ask you more questions.
I definitely want people to keep talking to me. So what is the first step of this magic formula?
Step 1 is giving the broad context. Instead of giving your specific title, you state your industry.
Emma, when you say industry, what does that actually mean?
Your industry is the general type of business you are in. It's a large category. For example, technology, healthcare, education, or finance. You just use the present simple tense and say, I work in, followed by your industry.
Ah, I see. So instead of saying, I am a level 3 systems administrator, which sounds like a robot, I would just say, I work in tech.
Spot on. Let us look at another example. Imagine someone is a pediatric nutritional consultant. That is a very difficult phrase to say at a party. Instead, they can just say, I work in healthcare.
That is so much easier to say, and it's easier for the listener to understand. If you tell me you work in healthcare, my brain immediately understands your general world. I can picture hospitals or clinics. It paints a picture.
Exactly. But working in healthcare or working in tech is very broad. That leads us directly to step 2, which makes it personal. Step 2 is the help formula.
The help formula? That sounds interesting. How does it work?
You explain the actual value you provide to people. The structure is very simple. You say, basically, I help, then you say who you help, and then you say what you help them do.
Wait, let us talk about that first word, basically. What does basically mean in this context?
That's a great question. Basically is a conversational filler. It means in the most simple way. Native speakers use it all the time to show that they are simplifying a complex topic for a casual conversation. It makes you sound very relaxed.
So if I was that complicated IT guy from my earlier story, I would say, basically, I help small businesses protect their computers.
Yes! Do you see how much better that sounds? You're using the present simple tense to state a general fact about your job, but you're framing it around how you help people. It's friendly and human.
Let me try another one. What if my job was managing social media accounts for restaurants? My formal title might be Digital Marketing Coordinator, but using step 2, I would say, basically, I help local restaurants find new customers online.
Perfect. That is completely natural. Let us take a moment right now for our listeners to try this. Think about your job right now. Do you help people? Do you build things? Or do you fix things? Say, I help out loud to yourself right now. Fill in the blank with who you help.
I hope everyone just spoke out loud. It feels strange at first, but practicing alone is the best way to build confidence. So, Emma, now we have the context and we have the simple explanation. Is that the end of the answer?
Not quite. If you stop there, the conversation might stall. Step 3 is the secret to keeping the conversation moving. Step 3 is sharing the current project.
The current project, so we're moving away from general facts.
Yes, for steps 1 and 2, we use the present simple tense because those are permanent facts. But for step 3, we're going to use the present continuous tense to talk about what is happening right now. You say, right now we are working on, or right now I'm managing.
Oh, I understand. So you give them a tiny, interesting detail about your current week. That gives them something specific to ask about.
Exactly. Let's build the whole thing for your IT guy character. Let's say he had a busy week upgrading software. He would add, right now I'm helping a local bakery upgrade all their payment systems.
That is brilliant. If someone told me they were helping a local bakery, I would immediately ask what kind of bakery it is or if they get free bread. It naturally creates a fun conversation.
Exactly. Let us look at another example. Maybe someone works in construction. They could say, I work in construction. Basically, I help design eco-friendly homes. Right now, we are working on a house made entirely from recycled materials.
That flows beautifully. I noticed you seamlessly mixed the tenses there. You used present simple for the general job and present continuous for the recycled house project. It sounds incredibly native.
Thank you. And sometimes you can even mix in the present perfect or past simple to add even more depth if you feel comfortable. For example, you could say, I have worked in this industry for 5 years, but we just started this new recycled house project last month.
Adding that timeline makes it feel like a real story. I love how this takes a boring job title and turns it into a little narrative.
If you're enjoying this step-by-step breakdown and want to master everyday English, make sure to hit subscribe so you never miss a lesson that helps you sound natural and confident.
Okay, Emma, I have my 3 steps. I stated my industry, I explained how I help people, and I shared a fun current project. Now I've been talking for a while. How do I stop talking without making it awkward?
That is the final piece, the pivot. You have to bounce the conversation back to the other person. You simply ask, what about you? What keeps you busy?
What keeps you busy? Wait, does that mean you're asking if they're stressed or overworked?
No, not at all. It's just a very friendly, modern idiom. It's a casual way to ask what someone does for work or even what they do for their hobbies. It's much softer than asking, what is your job?
I really like that. If they don't want to talk about their job, they can talk about their weekend plans or their children. It gives them a choice. Let's practice the rhythm of that question. Listen to my intonation. What about you? What keeps you busy? Notice how my voice goes up slightly at the end to show interest.
That was perfect. Now it's time to put all of these pieces together. Let's listen to a few real-world examples. We're going to role play. Jack, I want you to pretend we are at a dinner party. You're going to ask me what I do, and I will be a nurse.
Sounds good. Hey, Emma, I don't think we've officially met. So what do you do?
Oh, hi. I work in healthcare. Basically, I help patients recover after they have major surgery. Right now, I'm working in the cardiac ward, which is really rewarding. What about you? What keeps you busy?
Wow, that was so smooth. You hit all the points perfectly. I know exactly what you do, but you did not use any confusing medical words. Let's do another one. This time I'll answer. I'll be a marketer.
Okay, here we go. It's so nice to meet you, Jack. So what do you do?
I work in marketing. Basically, I help small clothing brands reach more customers on social media. Right now, we're launching a summer campaign for a really cool vintage shoe company. What about you? What keeps you busy?
That was excellent. Notice how Jack used the present continuous tense when he said, we are launching a summer campaign. It gives the listener an immediate topic to discuss. I would instantly ask about the vintage shoes.
This formula completely removes the panic. If I had known this years ago, I would have saved myself so many embarrassing moments at parties.
It really does change everything. Now, we want you to build the muscle memory for this formula. We're going to do a guided pause and repeat practice block. I'm going to say the key phrases from today's lesson. After I speak, there will be a pause. I want you to repeat the phrase out loud, trying to match my pronunciation and rhythm.
Don't just listen, actually speak out loud. That's how your brain connects the vocabulary to your voice.
Let's start with step 1, the industry. Repeat after me. I work in tech. I work in healthcare. Now let's practice step 2, the help formula. Pay attention to the word basically. Repeat after me. Basically, I help small businesses grow. Basically, I help people plan their finances. Great job. Now for step 3, the current project. Notice the present continuous tense. Repeat after me. Right now, we are working on a new app. Right now, I'm managing a large team. And finally, the pivot. Remember to keep your tone friendly and interested. Repeat after me. What about you? What keeps you busy?
Excellent work. Doing this kind of repetition really locks the patterns into your mind. The next time someone asks what you do, your mouth will automatically know how to form these sentences.
Now it's time for your homework. We want you to try this formula right now. Head down to the comment section and tell us what you do using this exact structure. I work in blank. Basically, I help blank do blank. We read every single comment and we love seeing your creativity.
Be sure to like this video if you found it helpful and share it with a friend who is also learning English. Thank you so much for practicing with us today.
Your English is growing stronger with every single episode you complete. Keep up the amazing work, and we will see you in the next lesson.